Hello, Scorpio. It's umomgstore, and this is your love reading. This is your love reading. I'm going in loosely. I want to see what comes up because, we got to get reacquainted. So let's have a look and see what type of astrological energy is all up in your energy, and then we'll do a spread and see what's going on. If you remember, give the video a like. If you remember the golden days of umomgstore, go ahead and resubscribe or subscribe. I don't know. Go ahead. All right, as I shuffle these cards. Okay, here we go. Look at that, Scorpio. Some people are giving that mirroring energy. They're giving that Scorpio sting like a bee, well, like a scorpion type energy. So you guys know what that means. That means this person has a lot of depth to them. It means this person values loyalty, obviously, all the things that come with Scorpio. Very creative, very imaginative, very intuitive, very, very determined as well. So we have good energy because it's synergy, right? Because if that's the energy coming through you, then, or it might be a time of you focusing on yourself. It could be that, prioritizing yourself. But let's keep on going. Ooh, we have Aries energy. So some of you guys dealing with an Aries, your fellow Mars ruled sign. Aries is a little, it does highlight a bit more of the aggression or the action with this person. So it's not just their existence and who they are and how they are. It's more about like what they do. So the actions that this person takes may be impulsive. You may have that type of archetype in your life romantically. And this person, like, it's nice because they take action, so you know that they'll initiate stuff. They're an initiator. They're assertive, but at the same time they get bored easily. So there's a little bit of like, maybe that's where the test of that Scorpio loyalty thing happens. Loyalty is usually a vocalized issue in your relationships. So we have Aries. Who else we got? We've got Pisces energy. Okay, so you have that watery synergy as well, because you guys of course are compatible to some degree. Pisces being very intuitive and emotional, sensitive, and ruling the house of mental health, hospitals, it's spiritual stuff, mind altering, drugs, alcohol, any of that stuff. But it's a dream world. It's a fantasy world here. And I like that because you get a little bit of that Scorpio vibe when you think about Aries and Pisces, because you get the romance, the lovey-dovey, the vibes, the synergy, the appreciation for vibes that are working together, and like, those like gut feelings and the if you know vibes with this person. But then you also have this fire, this like, intensity that is electrifying. It's an igniter, so it feels like something, it's exciting when it begins. This person may remind you of yourself, and this person may have the sweet dynamic of a Scorpio Pisces type energy, where like they're the sweetheart, or they view you as a sweetheart that they kind of want to protect and kind of hope is feeling the same. And but there's spice to this. So I like that for you, because you like a little spice. You're ruled by Mars. I know Pluto's in there, but you're ruled by Mars. You like a little oomph. You like a little powwow. So let's see how the relationship with this person is. Who is this person? This archetype, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces energy. This person's giving a lot of emotion and a lot of reactive and action-taking energy. So I guess they're moved by their emotions. They're moved to act with you. So I want to know more about you versus them, kind of what comes up in this dynamic, this relationship. Oh, nice. We have the Knight of Cups, or the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is this person's like curious about you. This person, or whether it's vice versa, the curiosity phase is there, but that's the exploration of emotions primarily. That they're confused about a few things about you. We see the clouds here. They're not quite clear on everything that they know. Think about the clouds being like what you think it is. Like when they put clouds in front of your head, it means that you're confused. You can't see things clearly. There's more to uncover, And this person is bowing their head and offering a cup of romance, a cup of love, an offering of connection, and it hits you right in the feels. That's what some of you are after. And I also like the fact that this could be a younger person. It could be somebody who's just very sentimental, somebody who's emotionally intelligent. That's always nice. But I feel like it's either the relationship or like you knowing of their existence and vice versa is very young and premature. Like it's new, and they're learning about you, or they're slowly offering some sort of loving gesture, kind gesture towards you. So, but we do see like kind of this notion of like something is beginning, something is starting up. Okay, I see you. That's only one card. Let's keep going. Now we have the Hanged Man in reverse, your first major arcana card. This means you've been waiting a long time for this. You've been waiting a long time for this offers, and it's time's up. Like, it's overdue. You've been waiting a long time for this action. I like how the page is showing action, even though it's a water sign. It's giving that fiery action energy, and then we have the little waiting, the Hanged Man showing inaction, or being in reverse and ready, and showing that like there has been inaction for a long time, which is what makes this new loving action so great. It's like being thirsty, and now you're getting a little cup of that prince's water. So Neptune also, I feel like this person also may change your perspective on what you thought you wanted, just because the Hangman being in reverse, usually the story is that you're hanging in limbo because you're not actively trying to get yourself out of a situation. You're just kind of hanging there and letting things happen and waiting for things to change. But a shifting of perspective, flipping upside down, will set you free, right? Change the way that you're looking at things. So yeah, and this also is associated with Pisces through Neptune. So there's a dreaminess to this dynamic with this person. Maybe you guys are out here daydreaming, and I feel like maybe the movement. Maybe you've known this person for a while, and then now there's just a little movement, because if you've been daydreaming, it means you've been waiting a long time. So the next card you have is the Page of Wands. This person slowly collecting info, wanting to take the right steps, wanting to know some things before they act. But I feel like it's not like a matter of do they or do they not take an action. It's more of like waiting to act until I know some things. Again, there's clouds. There's a little confusion. They're not really clear on your situation. They may not know if you're single. They may not know how over you are your past person, if they were aware of one. But again, we see a little bit of that youthful energy, a little bit of that inexperienced energy where we're collecting information. So we know that this person is just undecided or just unsure before they take an action, or the very action that they may want to take. Might be because they're sensitive. Because again, the young energy, so it's like, I'm inexperienced. I could be like shy, or sensitive to rejection. I may be making you wait for a long time because I'm so unsure. Things are very unclear. What is it this person would be confused about? Maybe you haven't spoken to this person very much. Maybe this person just doesn't know too much about you. They're distant. Maybe you have a secret admirer who is hesitating to advance for just reasons that are just unclear about things. So, love a dormant love story. Oh, I was around. I had a crush on you for the longest time. But yeah, so now we have the Strength card. Strength card is associated with Leo. The Strength card does speak to endurance. That's another ding on the whole waiting game. So it's almost like something that feels worth the wait. The Strength card is associated with Leo. This is another fire sign. This is another action-oriented sign. Also, this Strength card, it does speak to emotional intelligence. So this person, the way that they act, the decisions that they make, as far as when they act, it just feels like it's like not just to just play games. It's they think about these things, and I don't mean they're more of like a good business decision and timing like that, but it's like waiting for the right moment. Like there's been no scenario where we could have connected in a certain type of way. Let's say there's a mutual friend that's having a party and they've gone, and then you didn't go, and you gone and they didn't go that one. There's just been no scenario, but it's been a long time coming. Feels like part of this situation is like it'll feel like a not relief, but it'll feel like something's been building up to this, because there's endurance here. There's a little call out to feeling like at the end of the day you played your cards right because you didn't do too much. You were smart about how, and it's not like you have to plan to do that now. It's just that's how it worked out. It turns out your natural way of being was emotionally intelligent too. So, ooh, then we have another major arcana here, the Hermit. So you have 3 major arcanas here. These are big themes. So with this person, you're going to feel that Virgo energy with the Hermit, first of all. But this also gives us a sense that either you or this person is a hermit. Like they do things on their own, which also means that like you're not going to be able to find out what they're thinking through people they associate themselves with. So if you're trying to do all of that, you may not even find much on their social media or any, like, you know, this person's very solo-ish. You know, and then that's a good thing. It could be a bad thing to some, but it's a good thing because then they make their own decisions. They don't let other people influence them too much. But you know, when they decide that it comes from a place of certainty and well thought out self-reflection and all that Virgo stuff. You might find that this person is just they think of the bigger picture before they make their decisions. They do a little bit of soul searching. They might even, you know, have a situation where they're more into the solo life, and they just need to be able to see how they would connect with someone. And usually I feel like that's kind of if it works seamlessly. So maybe, again, the right opportunity, has it presented itself or not? You know, that might be this person's whole thing. Let me just adjust that. And we can get closer, get more intimate. And yeah, so it just, again, Scorpio, it feels like, you know, you have this person, Scorpio Virgo connection. I always see it. But I feel like this person is like a little exciting. I feel like you can relax a little bit. You can just, I know you've been waiting a long time. You might have to wait a little bit longer for this person to decide that they want to act. But I feel like their actions will be, you know, well timed or organically planned. It's like, part of me is just like, I understand if you're like, well, so they took a risk on like me losing interest, or, you know, like me finding someone, like, you know, I want I want some of that passion. And it's like, maybe this person is, again, emotionally intelligent. They believe in fate. They believe things are, you know, as they're supposed to be. Lots of calls to the whole waiting thing. And that's why I feel like it's okay. It's okay. The timing is, listen, the timing will make sense the most. The timing. Oh, it had to be 4 years because you had been in a plethora of serious relationships. Okay. Look at that. Chariot. Now we have the trifecta. All the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. That association with the Chariot. This means drive, determination. Again, they got a master plan. They have a master plan that they visualize and see going a certain type of way. Timing. I feel like the only reason I keep thinking about this timing is I feel like you might be impatient, because from your perspective, if you've been waiting a long time, it's like, hey, buddy, hey, hurry up, chop, chop. But I feel like this person sees that as like, when organically the opportunity presents itself, they'll make their move. It's not about cowardly. It's not about not wanting to. It's just about the opportunity there. But they are determined to do it when they have the opportunity. So some of you have that to look forward to, and others of you just put a pin in it. If it don't resonate, put a pin in it. Note it for later. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you want to check out my Etsy shop, I have all sorts of candles, much like these. And yeah, give some products a like if you want to support. And also, I mentioned in other videos, but I have to remember to mention in these videos that if you want to request your sign, if you're like, hey, where the heck is Capricorn at? Where the heck is Scorpio at? Just put in my comments, because I'm going to try to do as many readings as I can. But, I'll prioritize based on, whoever is trying to get this reading ASAP. Okay? So, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.